weather isn't very fantastic, but yesterday was same. I said no. If I continue like that, I won't even be able to take any walk. Okay, only possible. The weather is just acting up. Arrow, see. Ojo arrow. To ba tún yá, a tún sunny. To ba tún yá, God. A tún yá tún raw snow. Just they give us attitude. Hello everybody. How are we today? How are we? Able to take any walk. Hello everybody. Oh. The weather is not same. It's not giving me like get acidity do. Is not too fantastic. It's not even fantastic at all. It's not. Just they give attitude. So, how are we? Good morning. How are we? As they go now, Abi, let's take a walk. And also, don't worry about tomorrow. I'll cover my head again. As they go, how are we? You know, when I read about, because I went to a federal government girls' college school, and in those days, federal government girls' college schools, I mean, it's the threshold, the criteria to go into that school, I mean, to get an admission into that school is very high in terms of intelligence and in terms of knowledge and in terms of many things. Do you understand? However, I know that many things have changed. Ayé ti change gan. It's getting worse. I want to stop by. I'm thinking they should have tissue in that tissue, Danny. So I want to see if they have tissue in that just for my nose. Yeah, I think there's tissue there. Am I sure? I'll do the max up. So as I was saying, let me greet you people foremost. Hello, Omobola. Omobola, I saw the video you shared about me. Oh, funny baje. Oh my God. People will just make me laugh. I don't know how you people get all those particular clips of me. And I see my dad doing some kind things. I'll be like, is this really me? Now me, oh. I saw it, I shared it. I'll even go and share it on my private page. Thank you for taking notes. I appreciate. Brenda, hello. Amaka Wosu. Ruth Sheyitade, hello. Oloyede Busoayo, hello. How are we? Tonya Okoye, hello. I guess some of the owners of the costume have resumed to work. My kids are resuming tomorrow. I resume on Monday anyways. Uh, so I think many of them aren't around. Ranta, Elizabeth, how are we? Some are still on holiday though. But I think United Kingdom, they should be back to work now. I mean, back to school. The students, you know. So, I don't know. Oh, you are at work. Somebody say I'm at work. Oh, you're watching you could don't break the Be careful though. Yeah, I get you. I get you. No, I'm back on Monday. The students, my kids are back tomorrow to school. Different countries with different okay, it's my lip balm. The lip balm. It's lip balm. I put lip balm. Hello everybody, you're all welcome. Brenda, hello sweetie. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Now Amudalawa, how are you? Good morning. Now back to us. It is the fact that I went to a federal school. You understand? Because sometimes when we were looking at cases of indeed that time, during the time of our son, the Calabar in the Deeper Life Church and all those things, where I was able to talk Deeper Life Church, because it's to me private churches, even though they call it church, private schools. Even the time of Dowen, that's our son, that's the incident that took place there. All those ones, we thought it's because it's private school. Do you get it? If you go and read what happened and what those students did, now it is what happened that is my issue. I'm not saying that the students did well, definitely it's totally wrong. But I must say to you people that the school, the onus with what they said happened, students were away from the school for days. They were in the hotel. One dora one she threesome, one she twosome, atokunin, atobirin, male and female, doing twosome, threesome. And they were away from school for days. They sneaked out of school, went to stay in the hotel. Where will a student get money to lodge in the hotel? Because if you people are lost, I am not. You see where I'm going to now. How will students leave the school for days? Don't you think that, don't they have dormitory masters, headmasters when at least I went to federal school, I can see that for each dormitory we had, because mine was a girls only school, we had 6 dormitories: charity home, charity house, honesty house, unity house, you understand? And each dormitory is assigned to a teacher and a vice, a deputy. What I mean is, always have people in charge of those dormitories. Aside that, there is also students in charge. How do I mean? When we are on siesta, each dormitory knew. Then also we have matron who oversees the students. Let me show you. The dormitories will be inside one place like this. Then when we want to come out from like this gate now, our matron's house will be somewhere where this car is. Aside that, every morning, every time, every siesta time, roster will be taken. Do you understand what I mean? They call roster siesta time. There is no way there can be any loophole. Me, when I was in Form 6, shortly before my common entrance, not common entrance I did in primary school. I mean my SSCE, because we were the first set of people. No, I was the second set. A year ahead of me were the first set of SSCE. I was this second set. Before our time, they used to do WAEC, I think from 5. We started it from 6. A year ahead of me started from 6. You know? So, myself and my 2 of my best friends then, we sneaked out of school from 6 to go and party with the 30 children. When I say 30 children, the children of the king of Boko, TV land. The 30 palace, that was where we went to dance. Yeah. You know all those songs that, you know, was raining down. Ain't nobody loves me better, you know. Makes me happy. I was digging it. Now for party. Are you hearing me? Now for party, the same day. Now for party, that we hear say that they look for us for school. Because we didn't do it right. Do you get it? The period that they always call roster, we thought we would be back before then. Unknowing to us that sometimes the teachers the dormitory head or CS or a snitch, they will always have every way to catch a student, talk less of 24 hours. Now for party we did when they tell us, say, Yawa don't gas. Because people have been sneaking out like that. But everybody calculate. And majority of the students that sneak out like that, they always bribe gate man, security man. In fact, to be very sincere, some teachers were dating some students in secondary school. How we went was we went through the bush. Because we have bush in, you know, they have land now. Federal government get land. Anywhere you see they have federal government school. No, the land is for them. So at the back of our school, they had TV farmers, which, you know, extended. They were farming there. Maybe leased to them by the federal government. I don't know. Then we dress up like TV people. What I mean is, we look for all those clothes that we use in acting. We have put our mufti inside our bag. We will not carry, so one of us carry basket, another person carry cutlass that we use in cutting. We now dress like TV people. So as we were going, they were saying, we were saying, we have learned what we were meant to be respond, because the people that were doing this move, we were all from, me and Yoruba, the other 2 were Igbo. None of us that sneaked out that day, none of us is from TV, Boko. So they've taught us, you know, we've heard that when they say, you'll be saying, that's how we take pass. Because we couldn't pass the security and we were not dating a teacher. So security is very tight. That was the standard of federal government school then. Security very tight, high standard. Federal government school. Wow. When later on I say, you know, this jagbajantis, that federal government school is not the way it used to be again, that they've compromised big time. In fact, it's not even by knowledge you enter the school anymore. Now, who you know. Do you understand? It's not that you pass common entrance, did interview, pass. No, you know, brain. No, it has nothing to do with that. Now, who you know, they enter federal government school now. I say, So it's going to obviously not be the standard of how we went to federal school. Do you want to? Because, you know, I'm just saying it that when they wrote the story, I was saying, yes, very good. They have been caught. In fact, they impregnated a student, impregnated another student. It can happen in a mixed school. Let's not get it wrong. In fact, even if it's not a mixed school, it can happen. Yeah? But what I'm saying is that it's happening, apart from parents has a lot to do with their own children at home. The school also have compromised a lot. Teachers sleeping and dating students. I'm telling you, when we were in school, at least it's not good though. Let me say this thing. It's not that it's good though, what I'm about to say. We didn't know anything about smoking, drinking. These days, in fact, when I got abroad and I would see secondary school students, you know, because my shop was just on this high street here, you understand, my shop was just there, and I would see students come and just during their break time, and they will be kissing. Oh man, jomilo jugo mama hide mama wo won, because as at that time my kids were not yet up to that age, in maybe class 5, class 6. Jomilo ju mo riru eri, because when I was that age, as I exposed reach mo laju, tori when I said growing mo laju gan, in fact mo too laju so di, I did not do it at my age. I didn't even see it happen. In fact, when we were in primary school, when I saw one girl like that, if I used to see the teacher is one of the useless people on social media too. My school teacher, he used to go and press that girl's breast that time. They didn't call me, but we learned that. I saw the teacher that used to press one girl's breast like that, one Muslim girl, when we were in secondary school. The teacher is on Facebook. Oh, I hear about Jenoni, the teacher, very useless on Facebook. He was my mathematics teacher when I was in primary school. Oh, my Lord, tell your gang. I hear about Jenoni. On your gang, Toby. On will tell your gang, on your gang, Toby. Because we used to look at her, how can your breast be big? Later is when I discovered that I was too young. I was very young. So all my classmates, all my classmates now, they are doing 51, 52, 50. So, I mean, I'm just going to be 49. So it was that they were older than me. Then, you know, people like me, when I see you with big breasts, you understand? Me, the teacher is on social media. Oh man, tell your gang. I got a bunny. Me for you, and the teacher's life is useless too. I see how he behaves on social media. He's a very useless man. Quote me. Say I said so. I used to be on my Facebook. I removed him. Tori, when we were in primary school, there was rumor that Oma tell on your gang, Basira Lunje. Let me call her name, so that the teacher will know what I'm talking about. Basira, on your Toby by. But let me not call the teacher's name, because many of you will know him. He's a very useless man on social media. You understand? Now, an elderly man, the man is elderly. So, where I'm going to is that when I see the students here, they are kissing. I was interested that all these small girls that in primary school that have said kissing like this, and you will pass them. You understand? That means that it is something normal. Technology, as they are growing older, as we are moving, we are getting older. What we can do then, we can't do then. Our children, God forbid, you know, they are prone to do it because of this technology and, you know, understand, Western life and all these things. Because if your children are abroad and they are seeing that secondary school in uniform, you too think, you know, it's very strange to see somebody in secondary school uniform to mama kiss, to my the students be one more come on. You know, it's like a big deal. In fact, some people can decide to not in Nigeria. They will tell you, they will call you Ashewo. They will abuse your mother because it's big deal for us. It is big deal. But when I saw it abroad, I said, life has changed. So maybe that's the thing that happened in Nigeria. But you will never see that students are sleeping with teachers, or teachers they will compromise the standard, whereby they will know that students, or they will be the one helping the students to sneak out of school. The teacher the teacher will go to jail. Wallahi. So if students can sneak out of school, go to the hotel, Their parents also, because when we in school then, our parents will give us, my father will give me money. You can't hold on to money. Your money will be with your matron. Nobody is allowed cash in the dormitory. Maybe worst case scenario, when you are going for excursion or you are going for, you on that lit day or something is happening whereby you can buy something, you will go and apply for your money from your teacher. Just like they say you go to your ATM and go and withdraw money. Do you understand? Go and withdraw money. It's not like you will be having money to an extent that they will lodge in hotel. Abi, you people are not hearing what they wrote. Abi, you didn't read it. Abi, you have not heard the story. It's what's trending now. It's the latest gist now. Never reached 24 hours. It's the hottest gist now. Ijaniki student, Federal Government College, Ijaniki. When I was growing up, you know, miss school wasn't an option. You understand? For me, they didn't even. I want to cross and go and take tissue from, because of this my nose. It may just, you know, the weather is cold and wet and everything. Let me try and go and take. Be careful. Look at me. What I'm supposed to do. Let me go to. You see, in Nigeria, you can't go and cut toilet through in petrol station, abi. Well, they go use you take do ritual. But yeah, we go fit take. I'll show you. You can get tissue from here and use it for your nose. You go and cut tissue in Nigeria, they will use you for ritual. See. Can you see? Can you see? I'll use it for my nose now. Let me put this one inside the bin, the one that is extra. If you try it in Nigeria, now to know, say, they go use you for ritual. The owner of the petrol station go do the thing they do to Timothy. That man, if not then, they go say the people where they come blow nose, they carry their tissue. Now so, see, free. Mo Rafuelo. Bo wo fi sibe fu awataba Rafuel. And you see, no be say I overpack and come the pack and say, hey, I roll and. The one where my children go use too. So you understand, I take little. So that in case my nose, the reason why it's there is for people buying fuel. After you buy fuel, you clean your hand in case it spills on your hand. Do you understand? Can you see? And you can see how it's neat. Neatly put there. Because all these our useless politicians, they come here, they won't learn what is good. Then you Nigerian citizens, if they put on there, now so you go carry the whole thing. You know, go allow and stay. Hello, ibeletimalo ipu, ibeletimalo weed, ibeletimalo ratish. The tissue go, you now start to sell it. You go to one corner and say, your tissue €1, you start to sell the tissue. They made life easy for others. Why won't God make their country good when they are making life good for other people? Look at my nose is doing me shiki now. Very soon I will soon drop the phone. I'll do here. This one. I don't have to be. You see, many of you in Nigeria now, so you go use your clothes, everything. That's why dirty. Everybody they smell. See, you and there's bin everywhere. See bin. Anywhere I do now, I see. I put it inside bin. I won't throw it on the floor. Can you see that there's no dirt, anything dirt on the floor? If you throw anything on the floor, you self go no say you know where. Say madness dey your body. Because you not go see anything for floor. So why you see bin? See as being neat. Some of you will come and steal this aluminium bin, now the black bin. You will steal it if Emma Jigbeni. You will steal it. You won't allow the thing to stay there for others using. And now every minute you walk, you go see bin. So that there won't be reason for you to throw anything on the floor. See as my head they fly. No vessel. Now weather. It rain, it breeze, everything don't shell. Irish weather. Oh, give you shake with you. If they tell you say you they behave like Irish weather, I beg make them just go check into Yaba left. You know where. If they tell you, say, why you can't they behave like Irish weather? Now madness. Now real madness. They worry the person. That's the problem. So, I'm coming. See another bin. See another bin here. Can you see? But I want to blow my nose. No vessel. I want to blow my nose. Mo fẹ́ gbé kíní sílẹ̀ ni. Kò sáyé. I go dey go. If I no fit stand out again, ma gbé yín sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ ni o. You no be any lele. I go drop food for ground, blow. Cause you know, sinus for this weather. As rain don't hit me before when I start already mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Now again, it dey breeze. So back to what we are saying. You don't abuse us in Nigeria. I'm not abusing you. I'm showing you. Are you among the people doing that? Are you a politician? How am I abusing you? Are you among the people that they will put aluminium on the road in Nigeria for the safety of others? You will go and remove it. If you are among them, then you need to change in 2023 because you are one of the problem in Nigeria. You are one of the problem in Nigeria. It's not abuse. It's gospel truth. Truth is bitter and truth is constant. If we don't keep reminding ourselves and showing ourselves the truth, why do we all love abroad? Because they make life better for people. They make life better for people. If we are not seeing all these things, we won't say it. At least not be bad at TikTok. I go there, do it. You see her. People don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. Or else I go see things, all the Christmas things. Where Sanwo-Olu, I'll be waiting be this one. Before that girl died, that girl where she took Christmas stuff. Before that time, doing what's this man's name? Fashola's tenor. All the things he did on the road, bus stop, what he lo yo gbogbo aluminium to wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ ọ̀ràsà, àwọn ọmọ olè, àwọn jàgùdà. Politicians are not doing it right. Citizens are not doing it right. Who will do it right? You say that they are abusing you. You have to be real. You have to be real. You have to tell yourself the truth. If change starts from me, you, all of us, everything it's not this country, all these people, they didn't start a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Now gradually they build their country. And see where they are today. Look at road, no pothole. You can't see pothole ni. Because citizens, taxpayers go sue you. If accidents happen, anything happen for that road, and you then the government cause am abi. The local government, they will make sure that every part of their community is motorable, pedestrianable. Or traffic light not they stop. If traffic light stops anywhere, they must. I'm coming back. I'm still going to go back to our people. If traffic light stops anywhere, it's not working. Citizens that are passing will call. There's always number on it. That this area, this traffic. Before you say jack robbing, what if ambulance? The police are there. You go to see accidents happen for there. Because they know that traffic light, if it is not operating fine, it can cause accident, and they don't want to lose a single soul. Every soul matters. Every soul. Àtolú ọmọ, àtolú igbó, gbogbo èèyàn fún wọn. Every soul matters. Right to life for all. So, back to the case I was talking about. You know, I just digress because of what I just see. You understand? Say, make una see o. Now free, I take tissue. You know, say nobody attack me because mo fori pepe she. Nobody, because they know, say, you know, how tissue, what many of us can afford. And definitely this person needs it for something important. Something important, and the person will use it right and put it in the bin, not that you put it on the you understand, on the floor. So back to that matter. Those kids, if you go and find out, they must be working paid security, or even some teachers. Yeah, one more lowo. Maybe they are the children of the rich, because how will they afford hotel? How will they afford hotel? When we were in school then, afford hotel, okay? Hotel. Do you know that sneaking out that I did with my two friends, that sneaking out, it ended us, because it was few weeks to our final exams, it ended us deboarding. Do you know what they call deboarding? They couldn't expel us, and it's not as if I had any previous offense. In fact, that was my only time I've sneaked out of that school. Throughout, people do it, but my own, that was the only time. And within 24 hours, it boomerang. 24 hours. October said we sneaked out in the morning, Saturday morning. By evening, when we were done, ain't nobody. Our intention was after party we go come back. We were thinking that they will come and do roster in the morning of Sunday. Do you understand? That was a normal routine. But sometimes, maybe a snitch, or sometimes they can decide to just do it anytime, random. But it was from school, from anywhere. One of us that lives in town, a day student, that got in touch, that was at the party, that they informed that, yeah, they are looking for the three of us. Three of us. School scatter. School, they invited our parents all the way from there. But you know, my own father is from Lagos State. You know, you can imagine how embarrassed. And I used to go by air every semester, by air to school. They invited my father. The other two too, they invited their parents. Everybody. That's how they deboard us. My father had to put me, because as a day student, I was put in the hotel, and the taxi that was taking me to school every day, come and see instruction. The place they put me, come and see the way my life was managed, and they separated me from my two friends. Everybody's parents separated their kids, because as far as they are concerned, we are bad influences to each other. We are bad influences to each other. So, you know, it was after we finished secondary school. Because you understand that we even say, in that time, we used to get letter. You know, when we go for lit, boy will be doing eyes to you. You hold your pillow when you get back to school. You hold your pillow like this, and you'll be kissing. Not kissing, you'll be dreaming. I don't know, I don't feel all those things again. They used to call it youthful love. You understand, all those letters that used to write, you are the source of my inspiration, the lightning of my day, the money of kissing, the killing, all those things is imagination. It never took place in secondary school. I don't know about you. As I open Irish, can't hear I. As I open Irish, can't hear I. Well, it's because that time there was so much strictness. You know, when the parents have done their part, not many parents have done all, and they send their kids to school. The kids also then mix up. Some are bad already, while some, when they mix up, they become worse. They now start to influence each other negatively. Then the school where they are put into, when there is no enough. That's why some people don't like boarding school anymore. Because many people discover that every bad thing in the world too started from boarding school. Gazing, you know, name it, stealing, smoking, drinking. Do you understand? For those of us that went to only girls' school, only boys' school, they said that all those things started from there. They said it all started from there. Then, early promiscuity, now there. Because that time, they would tell us, don't come with mufti to school. Many of us sneak in mufti now. We still sneak in mufti now. You know, you will only be dreaming all those things. But for them to go to hotel and go and stay in the hotel and bench to an extent that they bench. You remember those ones that benched that time? You remember those ones that benched that time that the daughter, they showed us the mother who is an influencer or so. That they showed us the girl bench like this, bench well, that the video went viral. Small girl. I mean, no, not be the girl, be the girl herself is an influencer. Sorry, that was a call. My kids, they are thinking, where are you? I'm taking walk. I just can't share me. This place is burial ground. Kotomio. You meet him. Oh. So I'm happy at least my nose better. So as I was saying, very okay. So now as I was saying, guys, you know, we had fear. They've compromised the standard of all these schools. Federal government college. No. Federal government college. No. It was the best, you know. King's College, Queen's College, all those schools were under federal government girls' colleges. Do you understand? It was the best during my own, when I went to school. And I'm just thinking to myself, they've compromised the standard. Everything is now rubbish. You know, maybe parents now, they just give their children millions. You understand? Maybe they give their kids millions. Or a huge thousands upon thousands. Do you understand? Because how will kids have money to lodge in hotel? They be pay wawa loma, they will not be doing 3-son, 2-son. No. In fact, because of the standard of education then, you understand, some people abroad that are based abroad, when their kids are misbehaving here, they will just carry them and go and put them in school in Nigeria. It's not worth it. It's better let them just stay here. It's not worth it. Even the private school are worse. They are worse. It's not worth it. The private school, most of the students that are there is just rich people children. Book way. It's just that to showcase that my father is rich, they can afford thousands. During summertime, they come for holiday abroad. That's all what they showcase there. And they are in this school. Definitely they will get a job. Oh. You understand? You know? But it's not as if they are intelligent and they are teaching them, you know, they are all those private schools. Just rich people children. Just to set a standard that this is for the rich, this school is for the rich, and job is awaiting them, especially from their fathers' empires. Not pay people who employ them. What in new it's just so that they just have no school. People who should just ask pay what law school. So, the onus is on the federal government still, apart from parents. Parents, I tell you the truth, many parents don't know how bad their kids are. Do you make sense from what I'm saying? Many parents, don't be surprised that these kids doing this stuff, their parents might even be pastors. They might be people that are also talking ill about other people's children. There might be people that are even taking away their children and say, "Wow, this mama Lagbaja's kids. I don't want you talking to them. They are bad." They might be kids from such parents, and they might be kids from parents that allow their kids do too much. You understand? Do as they like. So it's not as if, you know, some parents don't know how bad their kids are. In short, majority. You know, when I was in the college here, until I went to the college here, I didn't know that there's two different life. Nigeria college, abroad college. I'm telling you. Two different life. In fact, because I was a Sunday school teacher in Redeem, my mindset also changed. When I see them pastors coming to condemn people in the church and be talking, and I just laugh because I see their kids doing terrible things. But you know, I'm not allowed to come and be saying it because I'm also a student like those kids. I look at them. I didn't know. Then I immediately tuned my mind not to be thinking that my kids are doing, because I don't know the truth. Majority of these children never use your full chest to go and be saying my children is better than so person's child. You are going to affect your own life, gone, because you will end up making yourself a laughing stock. Take it or you leave it. Don't even judge any of them by their looks. When I was in the college with them, what I saw about our children, I immediately start to think, if this one that is pastor's children or that just looks so like this is like this in school, and the parents don't know. Definitely the parents don't know. The parents they don't know. I'm telling you the truth. In fact, their parents are among the people also talking ill about other people's children. Meanwhile, their own kids are doing worse things out there. Their kids are doing worse things out there. Forget it. Don't allow anybody's look or anybody's parents to determine if the child is good. Don't even use your own criteria or your own self to judge your children. Forget it. You might even be bad and your children may not be bad. And you may not be bad. You may be just very, and your children, they are terrible out there. You will see the boy that sells Igbo. When I say Igbo, you know, in marijuana. The day they came to arrest him, we're about to do some exams. You know, if you see this boy, if you are the type that always wish for decent look, calm look, no anything, no dreadlocks, no earring one side, moderation in everything. In fact, the Nigerians that move with this boy, they are the ones that look bad. Himself, he don't look so innocent. I was shocked when two police came to arrest the boy. I was right in front of, I was sitting down like this. I was even shaking. In fact, I wanted to do a video when they came to arrest him. I didn't know that he's the one that sells marijuana to our Nigerian children in the college. You won't even see it in his look. He doesn't look like anything bad. He doesn't smell it, he doesn't look it. And always going gently. Ọmọ burúkú den. Tí ó ṣe fi tọrọ. It was later on, my co-counsels, that people that know him told me, in fact, when he saw one Nigerian working with him, he had to, as in one person that he knows the parent, he called the boy. Do I believe that the boy stopped greeting him? He didn't even tell the boy's parents, so that's why I don't like to put my mouth in people's children's matter, because at the end of the day, if you really love that child and you think that the child is doing so, and you think, don't pray for the child, but if you know, just go secretly and tell the parents. Don't go telling people. You are equally a wicked soul by going to tell people about it. Go and tell the parents if you can. If you can't, just be praying for that child. Because going to tell people you are also a wicked soul, you are gossiping. The boy stopped greeting the uncle. That's my co-counsel. Stop greeting him, because the guy called him and told him, this boy you are working with is a bad guy. I want him more, but we women, I didn't know. So the college I went to here totally changed my mindset about many things. In fact, my over strictness with my first child, it didn't help anything. Imagine, Tony, over strictness, it didn't help anything. It's better to be friends with your children. You'll be lucky to be friends with your children. That was the mistake I made with my first child. Most strict to a fault. It didn't help anything. They will not be able to tell you many things. When you are their friend, you will find out more, and they will be able to be your friend, and they will be able to carry you along. I'm able to do that with my second child, but my first child, I lost out in it because I was too strict. I didn't allow her be too, by the time I realized I was in college, she was in the same year with me. I did not one college. She was in another college. We graduated same year. We both did 4 years course. When I was studying law, she was doing software management and programming. That was when I realized that no, you can't be too, you can't do kids like that. And that's what I think is happening in Nigeria and many places. The standard of those education and everything, it drop. I won't lie to you people. All these kids that you see, I want more you boy and to man kissing. Many of them will do around. In fact, at a point when if they start, their parents know. They teach them family planning. That's why you hardly see Oyibo children having kids outside wedlock. They get to a place in life before they settle down and start to have kids. We only see black people having kids before their time, because we grew up, our parents never told us anything. They don't want to hear from us. They just want you to be perfect. They want you to, you understand? And meanwhile, there are fucking many of us, uncles have defied people, many things are happening. Teachers are touching breast, sucking. I remember one teacher like that, the useless man is on Facebook. He used to touch Basira's breast in primary school. I didn't see it too. Many people, real Oyibo, go and meet them. their daughters, they are very close to daddy or to mommy. They carry, the kids go, and you will see those children will they will go to school, they will graduate, they will do well. You will hardly see them have kids outside wedlock and be doing baby mama up and down and baby father. It's black people, black Americans, Jamaicans, Nigerians. We are the ones, because we don't train our daughters and our boys. We don't want to communicate. We are not their friends. So they would rather go and get it out there. They will go and get love, friendship, you understand, out there. The teachers will touch their breasts. Another person will fuck them. They'll get belly. They are just clueless, naive. Many people that are born outside wedlock, majority, they are naive and very vulnerable. And their parents will now start saying, hey, mommy. And they won't even help. The society doesn't even help. They will now abuse the parent, abuse the child, abuse everybody. It's a messed up mentality, and it's sad. The threshold and the matter is hard on us, and it's sad. Go and check the kids that you are friends with. Go and see their upbringing. Go and see their mentality from the kids that you are very strict with. The kids that will go to boarding school, they will pretend to be SU at home, daddy's boy, daddy's girl. Then in school, they are the real you understand, bullies or even bad boys, smokers, drinkers. Go and check. Because daddy, when they are at home, I say, carry your Bible. They don't communicate anything else. We don't communicate anything else. We only communicate what we want them to be, how we want them to be, and it must be like that. No, we don't allow them tell us, this is how I feel. It happened to me, so I can tell you who her. And it's made me change. And it was because I went to college here, abroad. If it is only my Nigerian mentality, go help me. I not go lie to now. It not feel help. So children go just go there, go they fuck for hotel. They do 2-some, 3-some. You won't know anything until they catch them outside. And so you go just they do. Hey, where did I get it all wrong? We all got it all wrong. Our parents got it all wrong. Our parents got it wrong. We are getting it wrong. We all got it all wrong. It's luck to see a child that moves in this world and he keeps his sanity. Luck. Many children, you also experience youthful exuberance. Many children at the age of 16, many of them miss it. It happened to you, except you don't want to be real. And it's because no introduction of the world, we don't even do it. We just make it. We hardly even want to talk about it with the kids. Go and find out. It's by force those kids start to introduce themselves to us, or people will gossip about it, or people will catch them. When we know, like these people now, Ijaniki student, you will see how devastated the parents of these people will be. The people that are involved in this 3-some, 4-some, everything, you will see that. Don't be surprised. You will see high caliber, maybe pastor, people that are, that are really, that you will think that they are from they have very good background, modest homes. You won't see the child of Onikpanla. You understand? People that are meat seller. All these people that their parents struggle to send them to school, be hawking food, hawking oranges. No, it's people from modest background that you find in all these things, because their parents will autocratically say, "Now, so they must grow." I'm guilty, so I can tell you. It happened to me. I can tell you that I was just like that, and that was the way I was brought up too. Sorry, my data messing up. I was brought up with every strength of strictness. My mother. That was why when I had a child outside wedlock, it was more or less to her. She didn't think of even me now. To her, it was, this girl has finished me. That was what made her collapse. What will people say? Do you understand? What are people going to say? This is disgraceful. Because if we refuse to be friends with those kids, sincerely, teach them, let them know. We are too shy and too strict to face it with them. It was college that taught me. College. If I didn't go to college here, I won't know. Because when I got to college, I now started seeing what our Nigerian children are doing. And I said, definitely, if these children are doing like this, my own kid in college somewhere too is doing the same thing. And, shocking some people too. Do you understand? And these are kids that some of them, I see them in church. And I'm like, and the same thing my own daughter is doing in college too, that to be shocking some people. Do you understand? Because, you can't be sure your own is perfect. If I can use my whole chest to say, these people, I know them. The parents are very, decent. They won't be happy seeing their kids do this. They won't be. But I saw it with my eyes. Whoa, and I couldn't. So when I said doing Sunday, when I'm doing Sunday school, and I see some of the pastors when they are doing their hair, I'll be looking. And many times I'll say, please don't talk like that. And it's because they know. I know what I see their kids doing. But because I'm in college, it will not be right for me to start snitching and, I see what their kids are doing. I see it. And so I not said to myself, so if me and Mabel, you understand, if I didn't come to college, I will never see it. We'll only be meeting in churches and in occasion, and everybody, you see those kids looking, hello auntie, hello. It's all lies, so don't be say I take and spoil our children, no. It's all, they are just pretending. Because that's what we want them to be. So when they are two-faced, when they are with us, they are like, when they are out there, they are themselves. God forbid, if they now do something bad, like these people that went to do threesome, and they are going to definitely expel them. When my own case happened that time, that I sneaked out. In fact, if they were able to snap us, how we take sneak out, you will know that we children, when we were children, we sneaked out dressed in farmers regalia. Me, I wore old people. Now so we they do. Can't carry basket for head. One of us hold cutlass. We wear ragged. Meanwhile, at fashion parties in the bag. Come cover the basket where we put na clothes shoe bag there inside. The thing say na yam. Forget it. Teachers, you understand? When we leave them, they are in the hands of these teachers. Some teachers also do terrible things with those kids. Security man, due to poverty, those ones will collect bribe to allow those kids go out. So until we are friends with those kids and continue to talk to them and continue to, you understand? Because the government don't care. The government have those schools, the threshold, and many of the amenities and many things that are in place during our time, the standard is lower. So you as a mother or as a father, you are the one that will be able to, hey, this thing. Because if you give your child thousands of naira to go and just be lavishing in school, you are not helping that child now. What are you trying to do there? So they will know that the child is a rich man picking to go and intimidate other kids. That's what they do. When they have enough and more than enough, they will definitely use it to go and smoke, to drink. And also, you understand, some of them they will have enough, as in their other friends won't have. You know, some of us that don't give kids, too much. The ones that have more than enough, the Davido amongst them that will be sponsoring them. Yeah, come. They will be carrying the kids along. So you find out that some of the kids there gone, not be say their parents get to like that. Now follow. Now follow. You know, the black community and Nigeria as a whole. Annie, my next door neighbor, he's in secondary school like my son. And so one day, I was about to come into the house. So I saw a black girl and Asian descent, Asian, she's Asian. You understand? Pretty young, all in school uniform. Everybody in school uniform, they are all in the same, this thing with my son. So when I was coming down, I just saw, and my neighbor, that one too. So he was now the girl. So the girl now wanted to come in. The black girl, I was not looking. I said, black girl, ye. At the Asian, yeah. Then the one that's my neighbor is Oyibo. So when the Asian entered the house, the Asian and the Irish, who is my son's friend, we want kiss. Meanwhile, when the two of them were and the boy was entering, normally Okama for you kimi by any nothing like hello auntie, hello kokon, Oma kimi be egbe. So wole. So the two girls now followed. Those ones didn't even greet me. I just came in too. So I was packing. Next thing, because the mother wasn't around, the mother have gone to work. Her car wasn't in front of the place of the house. I just saw the Asian girl and the boy who could see kiss one, smoosh one, and the Nigerian and the black girl. Anyway, Nigerian Nisha, she just walked in. Kokimio. Okay, walking leg be one níbi tí wọ́n tin kissing. Boya wa ma ṣubú sórí iṣẹ́ ani o kò yé mi, but they entered their house. And I entered. Mo wá lọ kanlẹ̀kùn yàrá mọ́ mi. Hey, Debola, I saw your friend. And I saw my son just say, Asin. I said, he was kissing. He saw me, he didn't even move. Do you know what my son told me? But mommy, that is not me. Meaning, what is my business? Okay. He said, mommy, that is not me. That is that is, it's not a long kiss. You know, on a normal day, now another picking offend, now your own child you go dey beat. When we were growing up, now somebody else do something, your mama go abuse you, go beat you. Not be you do the thing, not be you the kiss, but you will suffer for other people's offense. Because I trust my mother will say, I want more, she don't tell you won't know, it's terrible. I sure say you are even worse. In quarter one share, they will be abusing me for the offense of others. And I know that that's what we do. We too. My son told me, Oniko kin show he's not the one. So why do I want to kill myself? Kilo come in there. He didn't use that word to be sincere. He only said, but mommy, that's not me. So what is my business? Niye mi? Can business in me? Timo sare losoke. Timo loko. Timo la. Hey, I saw your friend. He was kissing. Oh, Kamila Ragon. He just told me it's none of my business. Do you understand? Because that thing, jumping no jugon, pay a uniform. But at least what a duro kiwo war university. I want duro ka war school, college, katobe esima tungba. You understand? But all that pe kori be. So now it's us understanding pe we need to tell them the morality of it all. Onoju bitema place. It's different ball game today, my dear. Oh yes. And tell congrats on Lua. And telling how are you? Longest time. congrats. You know, when I saw you getting your, being ordained the chief, the Yelua, I commented though. I congratulated you then last year. Congrats. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you here. So, congrats. So, Oyamori, alekun, nínú ọdún tuntun. Congrats, Auntie. Auntie Ellen, well done. So, it is. And we need to be their friend. It will make them a better person out there, knowing that they can talk to mom or dad. Knowing they can express it to mom or dad. Not that they will just be catching us. Like me now. My mother never knew I was pregnant. I was an outsider that told her, Mama Kudi, my mother just a look say, hey, Bini person don't come do amebo. Because on a normal day, the first person that you should be able to express your error to or talk to is your mom. But we can't. Because I'm a gbensh so juni. Do you understand? That's the difference between us and these white people. It's different. See, a black community child was there. When she entered, maybe mama and mama basoro. But it must be this way. And you see, if it didn't work the way our parents were so strict, if it didn't work for us, so why do you think it will work for this day generation of children that have seen a lot access? They have access to technology, the media, many things that they are being taught out there, and many of them want to try it. Except you try and calm down your high horse and be able to communicate with them. Faults me. It happened many things I couldn't discuss with my first child. No, I just felt it was a taboo. How will it? If it's even now I'm able to talk to her in that manner and be talking something. Before, even upon say I don't born many children. Me kinle so. But be real, so that the kids don't learn terrible things out there. And these teachers and these people that we leave them to, don't teach them everything else that you are not teaching them. And the way they will teach them, were adventurous. They will be adventurous. They will go all out for it. And at the end of the day, it boomerangs. Because what you don't understand from youth, what you don't understand, you are just like me that moved for Song Jesu. When I did it, I did it too much. But you find out that people born into that Christianity, they are not carried away with all the, oh Jesus, oh come on Jesus, oh shaking. It's we that were once Muslims or something like that. When we now become Christian, now so we go carry Jesus, come they run. Hey, in fact, the way we do, go and check most of the Basira, Kudira. Now they overdo Christianity. Now and that's how it is in every other thing as well. It's people that didn't, you're not brought up in that, you don't have understanding, you become extremely vulnerable and you get overly carried away about things that you should be calm to, know that, oh no, I won't do this, no, this is not good for me, no, this is okay, this no, they've told me about it, threesome, no, I shouldn't be found there, no, this, they won't know. Some of them try it, they get pregnant. Some of them try it, they expel them from. So some of them try it, the parent be disgraced. Because at the end of the day, people will think that you didn't train your child well. That's what people will say. We are very judgmental. Our black community, we are very, very judgmental people. We don't care. We judge. We go, you judge each other. We don't even put ourselves in the shoe where it can happen to any of us. So. Children's matter is very sensitive to me, and that matter I just see that the standard in school as well, it's dropped drastically and badly. Because I went to a federal school, and for them to be away from school for days with nobody finding out until for days, everything is wrong in that Ijaniki. Everything is wrong. they need to, the federal government needs to look into the federal schools. Even though I've heard many things have gone wrong, even eating, the food they provide now is bad, everything I've heard. But I didn't know that hotel were bad it toy. The strange thing is that what Sister Ellen has to say is, the strange thing is that you just see some of the young ones here in England have relationship cuddle kids, but won't make. It's true. Sincerely, àwọn ọmọ òyìnbó yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Àwọn ọmọ òyìnbó yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé kissing yẹn, many of them after that nothing else happens, and they do it in public. That after that in secondary that nothing happens. I didn't know, because many of them ends up, going to college, acquiring more, and they graduate, they marry, they eventually marry their first love and everything. Who they think is the second? That is not the end of them. Some of them end up having sex, you understand? But in fact, the ratio that I have been told is very low, because some of them have the knowledge and they have understanding. And you know what? Go and find out. The moment they are 16 and they start having anything, they go and have themselves, they go on contraceptives. I don't know which is safe. I don't know about it much for now. But if they start having sex, so you have to always ask your kids. So don't be shy. I know mothers don't want to face reality, because that is what allows to have kids outside wedlock. That is the cause. Used to be one of the so you want to tell me it's true. Ijaniki, when I was about to go to federal school, as in I was doing my common entrance, Ijaniki would have been my first choice, but because it's mixed school, my mother, not even my father, my mother said, our parents, especially my mother, they believe that when you go to girls only school, that means that you will be a virgin, you won't mix with boys, you understand? But that is not the truth. Going to mixed school, in fact, all this mixed school and same-sex school, only bring up gayism and all these things. Only now. It's the only. Trust me. So, but it's too late now. It's too late, to be sincere, because the only way to stop it is to stop all the Saint Mary, Saint Kini, Saint gbogbo kini yẹn, ṣebí gbogbo àwọn father mother yẹn, nǹkan tó fà nìyẹn, àwọn father yẹn tó ń ṣe gbogbo kini yẹn tó di pé pedophile gbogbo ẹ̀, nǹkan tó fà, because the body wants this thing, but instead of pé kí wọ́n lọ ṣe pẹ̀lú other sex, wá ṣe pẹ̀lú same sex, kó má bàa lóyún yẹn àwọn mother. Then our father náà wá ṣe pẹ̀lú ọmọ kékeré kí wọ́n má bàa fúnyàn lóyún, kí àwọn náà má bàa lóyún. All those abuse. So it's same sex school, same sex nun and all those cathedral of same sex. Go and find out. Go and find out. And that time people used to use paper to smoke now. When I was in federal school, ìyẹn mi ò ní parọ́, mi ò ṣe yẹn. Or mi ò gbé, even till date mi ò ní cigar, mi ò mọtí. Mi ò gbé. But they will learn many things. That is the outside world. Then about the babalawo, what do you blame? It goes to show that all this Christianity, Islamic, all these things, the truth is there, lies is there. Like they rightly said, how can a pastor Mrs. now have sex? Is because the pastor Mrs. The owner of that church is called that babalawo is work on shishefu. Yes, they are doing traditional things in that church. How can a pastor Mrs. be sleeping with a native doctor? And at the end of the day, they now use the power they are getting and everything they are doing. The pastor, they shouldn't say it's God, though. They should not come and put it's God that made the man to takiti. They say it's magun. The man was foaming from his mouth like this. He was somersaulting. They should not come and tell us, the God of vengeance. No. Where is the God of forgiveness? God will never tell you to kill somebody like in that manner. It is Ababalawo, native dodo, the god of Oshongo, the god of the small demigods. They've been doing it, taking power from native doctors. You people